What's crack-a-lackin' dudes and dudettes? It's Ness, and we've got the new film starter deck. I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys are all as excited as I am. We finally got Shanks, so we got to open it. We got to see the cards in person. I hope you guys were able to go out to your stores today and pick some up. I know my Target only got like 6 of them. So if anybody wants a playset, you got to get 2. Just as a heads up, I'm going to destroy this box. That's what I've decided. It's fine. It's fine. These are... I am loving this game. I'm sure you guys are as well. So glad you found the channel. Again, we got the rules. So, rules. And we got the playmat area. That's pretty neat. So, give you guys all a heads up of how that works. And then we got ourselves the deck. So excited. So excited for this one. Oh, we got our Dons. Got. All right, so we're gonna have 10 Don. No surprises there. Absolutely the same as all the other starter decks. But then we got the man, the myth, the legend, Shanks of the Red Hair Pirates. Famous for Emperor. Red-haired Shanks. All right. He's pretty neat. He has the another one of the cool purple abilities where you don -3, and that means they go back to your don deck, and all of your film type characters gain plus 2,000 power during this turn. I'm not sure how he's gonna fit into the meta right now, but he is awesome. And then we've got 2 of the Uta for this deck. Uta is super duper good. This super rare Uta is going to be probably one of the best cards in this deck. It's a blocker, don -1, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. And that's on block. So that's pretty brutal. She does a lot of work, particularly in purple. I think she's going to see a lot of play. So she's super good. She also has the plus 1,000 counter, which is nice, and the 4 cost for a 5,000. So she's both aggressive and a blocker. It's pretty great. 2 of those. You're going to get 2 of the Douglas Bullet. This is another card that I think is probably going to see some play. Pretty brutal. Once per turn, activate main, you can don -4, and you can rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. Then this character gains double attack during this turn. Just brutal. Just brutal. He, like, you drop him down and your opponents are just like, oh no. Because you drop him down and you still, you can don -4 him. Now, you could don -4 them that turn, or, you give them a moment to think about how much he's going to hit you next turn. You got 4 of the, I guess it'd be, Ein? I don't know, I'm bad at enunciation. I know Japanese, but it's kind of, it's always a little weird because I think there's a lot of different variants in, One Piece and the origins of where people and their names come from. I should really go back and watch Film Z. On play, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and rest it. Just, that's not a bad card, man. It gives you some ramp. 4 of those. 4 of the Ans. 2 cost, 3,000 power blocker. Does not have any counter though. Only 2 of the Karinas. Activate main once per turn. You may rest this character and trash 1 film card from your hand. If your opponent has more Dawn cards on their field than you, add 2 Dawn cards from your Dawn deck and rest them. So we get some more ramp there, plus the counter. The counter's nice. We got 2 of the Guild Tesoro. When attacking, Dawn -2, and you get to draw 2 cards. Pretty solid. Draw power is not, there's not a lot of draw power in this game right now, so purple's getting a little bit here. We got Gordon, 1 cost 3,000 power with a counter 1,000. You know, we don't really have a lot of 1 costs in purple that people actually want to play. You know, that's not terrible. With Shanks, that boosts him up to 5,000. So with his ability, so that's pretty good. The Shiki, 6 cost 7,000 power. He has, if you have 8 or more Dawn cards on the field, this character cannot be KO'd in battle, and also has plus 1,000 counter. Pretty powerful there. I think that would be a good combination if you end up trying to make the King deck. I could see him being useful in that deck. We got a 2 cost 3,000 power, 1,000 counter, with just a trigger play this card. Scarlet, got 4 of those. We got 2 Zephyrs. Film Z. When this character battles strike attribute characters, this character gains plus 3,000 power during this turn, which is pretty cool. And he also has activate main once per turn, Dawn -1. This character gains plus 2,000 power during this turn, so you can essentially get plus 5,000 power in 1 turn, which is pretty ridiculous. So he's pretty darn good too. We got 4 of the Baccarat. I believe that's how you enunciate her name. 3 cost 5,000 blocker with plus 1,000 counter. Basically a vanilla character with the counter. 4 cost 6,000 power vanilla, again with the counter. This one, Winifesta, is super duper good. He's got 2,000 counter. He is a 1 cost, and he is a searcher. So look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal 1 film type card other than him, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Then we have Dr. Indigo, a 2 cost 4,000 power with 1,000 counter. And then we get into our events. We've got 2 of the Lions Threat Imperial Earth Bind. That's a 3 cost, Dawn -2. Activate during your main phase. KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, which is pretty darn useful. And then trigger, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So that's nice. And then Union Armada, which is a counter. Up to 1 of your film type leader or character cards gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. If that card is a character, that character cannot be KO'd during this turn. So that's actually pretty awesome. I'm afraid of if we ever get something that's like Kid, like that 8 cost Kid that's a film card. I could imagine this comboing with that in just nasty ways. Obviously that card doesn't exist yet, so the good news is this isn't completely busted, but it is very good for this deck. The other thing is trigger, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So again, more ramp, and you get 4 of those. So there is a quick rundown on the deck. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to do the thing. It helps out the channel. And I'm so glad that you guys found us. We're going to be doing lots more One Piece stuff in the future. And don't forget, sail on.
NES.